Yo, what's going on, guys? CrossFit here. Today, I'm gonna be telling you guys the most tips and tricks I have for you guys in this chapter. So, just get right into this video real quick. But before we get into this, don't forget, like, subscribe, and to comment what I should do next. Because whatever you guys want, I'll try to make it. So yeah, let's get into this. The first tip I have to say for getting kills this season have to be to land one of the new places, or literally right outside of it. And what I mean by that is like the agency, especially. If you're gonna land anywhere for kills this season, you have to land either like the Shark, the Grotto. Usually just land one of the new places, or land Risky. And even though Risky is not a new place, it is right outside the agency. It's literally like across the street from the agency. So literally all you gotta do is loot up real quick, go over to the agency. You can probably get a couple kills, probably not as good though, so land at the new spots. But if you're not super confident, land like right next to it, like rescue reels. Next tip I'd have to say for you guys is do not target the boss right away. Do not land in with the goal in mind to kill the boss and get like the drum gun or psych scar or any of those mythical weapons. Do not land with that goal in mind, because you're gonna be just trying to find this boss. You're not gonna be thinking about all the other people who are also trying to find the boss. And if everyone's going for the boss, you might get the drum gun or whatever first, but guess what? Someone else is going to be chasing you for that drum gun, and they're going to end up killing you. Focus on the players, not the bots and not the bosses, because at the end of the day, the bosses don't count as a kill. I don't think the bosses do, but I know the bots, those fake agents or whatever, they do not count as a kill. So it doesn't even matter if you kill every single one of them. It will not matter. One regular person kill is worth more than 1,000 bot kills, because the bots are worth nothing, and the bosses, I am 99% sure they're worth nothing but a gun. And guess what? If you're getting all these kills, you're eventually gonna kill the person with the gun, and then you're gonna have it. So you didn't have to go through all the trouble of being stressed out and being chased by everyone for the gun. And when people hear you shooting that gun at the beginning of the game, they're all going to be like, oh, this guy has a gun, we're going to go rush him. That's just my experience with it. So yeah. Also, if you're going to be trying to get high kill games, you definitely want to be playing duos or squads for the most potential. You still can get high kill games in solo, but if you're like a really good player, you're going to be fighting a lot of really good players in solo. But if you're playing duo, you're still going to be fighting good players, but you're always going to have your teammate to back you up. And there's more players. There's always going to be like a pair of people instead of just one guy all the time. So you're going to be seeing more people than you would in solo. So play duos or squads. But the thing about squads is that you're probably gonna get a lot of your kills stolen, but in duos you're less likely to get those kills stolen than you would if you're in squads. So I'd recommend playing duos, squads. If you want, you can do solos, but from my experience, it's easier to get kills this season in squads. And also, make sure you are staying around the center of the map, or wherever the circle is. Stay around like the center of it, or like be really close to the center, because a lot of people are going to be going around into the middle of the circle trying to get near it. Just make sure you're in it or all the way around it, so you can just circle people, see if there's people coming in and out. You're going to be a big target, but that's the whole point. If you're going to be a target in the middle, there's going to be a ton of people rushing you, coming from zone. And if you're at the edges of the ring, you're probably going to find a couple teams who are rotating a little late, but you probably are not going to get as nearly as much kills as you would if you were just in the middle, or even just really closer into the middle of the circle. So yeah, not for the first circle though, that really doesn't matter. You can be anywhere in the first circle, but once it hits that second one, you better be close to the middle. You better be running around the middle, and once you see that if there's no one in the middle, start going. Just run around the whole entire place until you find someone. Always have the mindset of screw loot. Just screw the loot, get the kills, then get the loot. Okay, don't be, if you already have like look at my loader. I have a scar, I have a purple tack, I have a drum gun. I don't really need a ton of loot right now. If you get this type of loot earlier in the game, don't spend too much time looting. Like right here, I could have maybe gotten a couple more kills if I went over to third party them a little sooner, but I took a little longer looting, which if you want to get kills, you're gonna have to spend less time looting up and swapping your inventory, because you're really just going to be needing to run around and kill as much people as you can. If you hear gunshots, go straight to it. Third party, be the cleanup crew. That's all you need to do. It's really simple, really easy. Third partying is really common for me right now this season. I'm getting a lot of my kills from third partying people, and I know it's really not, it's really triggering when you get third partied, but when you're doing it to someone else, it feels real good. So it doesn't really matter. I don't really care, but when I get third party, it really sucks. But it's really a good way to get kills, because those teams just weakened each other, and so they're both weak. You're not weak. You can just come in, they won't be expecting it, get them all. It's really not that hard. Really simple stuff. It's not rocket science, but some people out here flexing their 3-kill wins like anybody cares. You're not gonna get good at the game if you're not playing smart and you're not running into people. You can't get good at the game if you're not running into anybody. I'm not saying go super aggressive, but you have to play aggressive for kills. But do not play stupid. That's one thing. There's a difference between playing aggressive and playing stupid. Just being stupid and going into a fight for no reason when you're weak, definitely don't do that. But otherwise, that's really all I have to say. Just wanted to give you guys some tips for how do you hire kills this season and trying to get the dub. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.